Welcome back inside Arizona Daily Mix. It is time to turbocharge those New Year's resolutions. And joining me today to talk about it, we're going to talk about the Miracle Box, a little bit of an update on the vision board. This is Joanna Garzilli. She is the author of Big Miracles. I'm going to hold up her book here. The 11 Spiritual Rules to the Ultimate Success. So good morning to you and thanks for being here.
Good morning. It's wonderful to be here and I'm excited to share about how to use the Miracle Boxes.
Well, first of all, tell us a little bit about what a Miracle Box is.
So think of a Miracle Box as a three-dimensional vision board.
Okay.
So do you remember doing vision boards back a number of years ago?
But you know what? It's so funny because I've never done a vision board. I've always just written out my goals and my things, but I never put them on a flat board with the pictures and gotten very detailed. But this looks like you've kind of stepped it up a notch.
Right, so think of the Miracle Box as well like a message box to spirit.
Oh,
there's certain things where maybe you're stuck in your life, you want some clarity, or you have a big vision, a goal, but you don't know how you're going to get there.
Right.
So when that fear comes up, you go and you take one of these pens and a little notepad and you write down and you put the message to spirit in here. But it really is a visual reminder to show you how to keep coming back to that focus of your goals.
And you started off, you have love, life, and money. The pink one is love, the blue one is life, and the purple one is money. But it depends on the person. They have to come up with their own, correct?
Exactly. Okay. I mean, you could do any box that you want. You could do a box on travel. You could do a box on health. You can, whatever feels right. I mean, that's one's own creative process.
And so what is the part, where's the spirituality tie into it? Because this is a journey that's your own personal journey, but how do you get from point A to point B? So
with this, I know for myself where I had been feeling stuck in my own life, that I was looking for an inspiration, a way for that where I could use something on a daily basis. And for me, just thinking of that idea of a mailbox was how it just came to me really. I originally started off doing vision boards and then I started off actually in Big Miracles. I shared that I have a little plastic box and I just wrote on top of it. But the idea has evolved over a period of time where as you start to pick the different images, so I use different magazines here. I used Elle Decor, I used Vanity Fair, I used Veranda magazine, and I started to take the images from that and that started to help me get in tune with what are the things that not only do I want to create, but how do I go about creating them? How do I make that happen for myself?
Correct, because a lot of people start their New Year's resolution, and according to statistics, about 45% of people jump in feet first and they want to make their resolution, but only 8% actually complete and accomplish their resolutions.
Exactly, absolutely correct. I mean, from most people that I've spoken to when I'm coaching people and I say, what's your money goal for 2017? Where do you want to be in your career? What do you want in a relationship? I don't know. And so when you don't know and you're not focused, that's the first reason why a person is failing and doing that. And then from there, people oftentimes, they just write it down. Right? I want this thing or I want that thing. But then the New Year resolution list, it gets stuck under a pile of papers. There's a lot of people that clutter. But by having the box, it's a visual reminder to help that person, especially when they feel, let's say they had a conversation with a friend and they want to go and do something amazing, and that friend says to them, well, I don't believe that's possible, that they can come back to the box.
Okay. And once you've decorated the box, my whole thing is if you see it, believe it, you'll achieve it. So if you visualize it, because you can see it, and you decorate it according to the way you want, you put the words on here that are inspirational to get you where you want to be, and then little by little you start putting those things into each box. It keeps you on track and it keeps you moving forward to where you want to be, and hopefully by the end of the year you've obtained all the goals that you've set out in your boxes.
Exactly. So coming for example to this one, the life box here, I mean you could do any number of things with it, but for here the theme I've done is with the home, right? So on the top of the box here, right, we have, you can see here, because we're moving towards Christmas, so imagining that ideal type of Christmas, or let's say for example wanting to go and have a beach type lifestyle.
So the whole point is just to like make sure you put what you want and get focused on that and stay true to it.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, Joanna, I have to tell you, this is a step up. It is a 3D dimensional version of the vision board, and hopefully this will help keep some of our viewers on track with those New Year's resolutions. So thank you for being here. I do appreciate it.